Good evening, family. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime, and this evening, I should say. So, we got something to talk about, of course, and it has to do with combiners, of course. Which combiner? Bruticus. And let's go ahead and do a deep dive into why this might be the greatest combiner that they have made yet. So, I have broken down Menasor. I've taken him apart into all of his separate drag strip, Wild Rider, Motormaster, breakdown, and dead end. Broke all of them down. I'm letting them breathe for a minute, letting them not be combined. Because when it first came out, you all remember, we first saw the first shots and we got drag strip in the store in Walmart. Everybody was excited. We were like, all right, we're in. And then, it took a year and a half. Some people were still trying to complete it. Hasbro fixed that whole thing and said, you know what, the next two combiners we do, Devastator and Superion, we're going to make sure that all of them are available. And sure enough, they did it. You were able to complete little Superion in, I don't know, like 2 store trips. You could hit Target and Walmart and pretty much, and maybe a GameStop if one of them didn't have who you were looking for. And you pretty much had the entire team. Well, I don't know if he wants me to say his name or not, so I'm not going to. But bruh, if you want me to, email me again and I'll tell him that you told me. I got an email today from someone, and I don't know if this is a digibash or if he colored it. I don't know who colored it, but whatever. The point is, I have a secret picture of Onslaught painted. Now, again, I don't know if this is a digibash. I don't know if it was a leak. I don't know if it was that the point is, we get to see what he looks like. I'm going to run that now. So, also, speaking of Bruticus, I don't know. If you live in Canada, you might want to hit Walmart right now because Blast Off and Brawl were both spotted in a Walmart in Canada. I might switch my Walmart app to Canada shipping to see if they could, you know what I mean? But my Walmart's pretty good about that. Those 2-packs sold out quick. Those $5 blockies sold out like overnight, apparently. I'm happy with the way they did Devastator. I'm happy with the way they did Superion. I don't have Devastator. No, I do not. What you're looking at right here, those are the guys that I'm doing the shorts on this week. That's my supersized Devastator that I talk about and love so much. I might one day pick him up, but ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are new to the channel, let me explain to you. I went through a phase of when I found third party. I didn't know that third party made these oversized, super stylized versions of the combiners. So about a year, maybe year and a half ago, I came across TNT Neon Prime, and he was painting this Devastator. And I was like, yo, that is crazy. He's wide, the eyes light up, blah, blah, blah. I found him, and it was like $65, $75 for a 21-inch Devastator that's super stylized. Somebody had asked me in the comments what he looks like, what they look like with 86. Let me show you. Because the only 86 they actually made was Optimus. Say something. Let me scoot over here. Let's grab today's fade so you can see for yourself. There you go. That's the height difference. Here, let me move the bucket so you can see it even better. Here, I'll even stand it in my hand so you can see. That's the height difference. Don't put your arm up like that against right now. So, yeah. Right about maybe. Now, Mixmaster is actually the same height as Optimus. But yeah, this is my chosen Constructicons right now. It's not that I don't want Devastator. I have 3. And there's another one. If you look right there in that back corner, there's my other one. And then, yeah, this one that I love dearly. Yes, they're super stylized. They don't look like the 86 cartoon. Don't matter. Don't care. This is what I wanted. Why? Because, again, what I was saying, third parties were making these giant robots, combiners, and I didn't know that they were so easy to get, and I didn't feel like waiting, because at the time, they had just announced that they were going to start on Devastator, and that they were going to start, like, the first scrapper was supposed to drop like 8 months from when I had that. You know what I mean? So with that being said too, I found this guy. Yeah, Super Bruticus. And again, now I did buy Vortex. I did, because I do want the new one, the new Bruticus. But to scale with these, look at this. You know what I mean? Like, this is 22 inches of death and fun destruction right here. So that's why I don't have the new Devastator yet. Because, I mean, how's he gonna look standing next to this? You know what I mean? This is crazy. I love this thing. I love all my toys, honestly, but this is one of my, yeah, like holy grail favorites. So this image of Onslaught, what do y'all think? I know somebody gonna take a picture of it, clip it, and then make another video about it. But I'm just asking y'all now, as being I hope the first person that you all have seen this, first time you've seen this. I'm digging it. I'm digging it, and I think it looks great. And then again, back to, you know, like I'm saying with Devastator, maybe after, you know, I finish Bruticus, or I might just get it for Christmas. I don't know. I just don't care at the moment. He's just not high on my priority list. Devastator's just not there. Bruticus, yes. Superion, yeah, I love how they did it. Well, minus the the extended ship that you get with Silverbolt. The extended part that turns Silverbolt from a Concorde into a Droop Snoop to the USS Enterprise that you have to attach. But, I mean, they had to figure out something. It worked with Menasor. It definitely worked with Menasor, because you could hide all of the pieces in the trailer. As far as Devastator, you had a little trailer that towed on the back of Long Haul and Hook. Understandable. Bruticus is going to be fine, because Onslaught has that extended back, you know, of his artillery truck, so it'll be perfect. It would be perfect. Like, as long as they tuck away and hide, like, you know, where the legs and, you know, the skeletal system will all click onto and where it all goes. But for the most part, I think Bruticus might just be the best one that they've come out with so far. And then we know right after that, we're getting the Protectobots. And again, to the same person that asked me about Devastator, here, let me unclick you. Take a walk with me. See that giant defensor right there? Now you know. That's why I got go big or go home. Like I like my combiners almost the size of my Titans. You know what I mean? And that's beautiful. So, you know, whether or not I've said it in a million other videos, the reason I bought Superion was because I made a custom of my Combiner Wars Superion into Computron, just so I could have him. So that was the only reason why, you know, I skipped out on it. I don't plan on skipping Bruticus. I don't plan on, obviously, because I bought Vortex. The Devastator will come when he comes, whenever I'm ready. Like I said, I can go to Toy World and have it in 3 days. It's $220. All of it, and not have to search anything. But I'm just not in a rush, because he's not tall enough for me. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this is the first place you've seen this shot. Shout out to you, homeboy, Shay. Appreciate you sending that email to me first thing this morning. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Bruticus is on the way. Like I said, if you live in Canada, go to Walmart. Brawl and Blast Off have been cited. I'm about to check Walmart.com for myself. I did see that Quintus is on eBay. Somebody has 3 of them right now, and they have 3 Amalgamous Primes, but they're trying to sell them for some ridiculous price. I'm like, man, I can wait You know what I mean? It'll be in my Walmart by Christmas. I'm in no rush to get another toy at the moment. I finished the throttle bots. That was all I really wanted to do. I got them little babies right there this week. And then Run Amok and Runabout, the 86 versions of the Battle Chargers. I'm happy. But I just want to let y'all know that this was coming. So let me know in the comments, do you plan on finishing him? Do you plan on getting Bruticus? Do you plan on picking up all of the Combaticons, as I would hope that you would if they are readily available? Yeah, and I hope you're enjoying NBK Devastator Shorts Week. Next is Bone Crusher, K Prime. I got you. Next is Bone Crusher, and then we will finish up with Hook and Long Haul. And then I promise I will get to Abominus. I'm going to get to Abominus. I've been saying I was going to get to Abominus since Abominus showed up 6 months ago. And he's been up there. Again, and again, my Abominus is oversized. You know what I mean? Another reason that little Hasbro Devastator just don't cut it with me right now. I mean, he's gonna look great in there. My thing is that I'll get him once I get this where I want it. Once I get the HQ set up the way I want it. But for right now, with all my oversized combiners, being that Abominus is supersized, Defensor is supersized, Bruticus is supersized, my Devastator is supersized. The only supersize I don't have is Menasor. And if I had known that they made one that was the size of them, I probably wouldn't have gotten that one. But hey, again, Christmas is coming. Wife of mine, you beautiful little blonde. All right, love y'all. Enjoy your evening. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime.